Hello and welcome to another episode of Christine's Coloring and Crafts. I'm Christine and I have been super lazy about making videos, especially finished pages videos. But I'm going to show you why real quick as soon as I move the coloring books I got for my sister for her birthday next month. I started a new hobby. Thanks to T. And I have been working on this on and off for about 2 weeks now. Maybe a little less. I'd say somewhere around the start of September. This one she gave me this one and I want to finish it for somebody who really loves cardinals. I'm going to give it to him. It's going to take forever. Anyway. I'm going to do July and August since I didn't do a July one. And I'll get my handy dandy book out here. Looks like June. I probably should do June too, but that's just too much. Too much. Alright, and if you haven't gotten yours yet, get you a coloring planner. They can be had on Amazon, I think now. I'll look it up, and if they are available, I will put a link down in the description because these are really nice. They've come in handy. They're kind of fun to color in a little bit here and there. And it's made by Amanda Colors. So, alright, let's get going here. This one was actually a buddy color with Janie over on Disney and Coloring with Jamie. I don't know. I'm sorry. The channel name gets changed so much I can never remember which way it goes. But it's this one. And if I figure out a way to put their picture in, I will. But I'm not very good at the editing part. And honestly, I don't make enough videos to learn to get good at editing. But I'm going to try to be better. I just can't make promises because I get busy doing stuff. But I did this with alcohol markers, some paint pens, some glitter gel pens, some Prismacolor, the Uniball Signal, and some Wink of Stella. I just put everything I could in there and had a good time with it. It was a lot of fun. And it was nice to have a buddy color with a friend. So I'm very happy with it. And I really liked the picture and how it came out. Alright, and then, let's see, does this Beauties and Beasties? Yep, I did this one in July too. This was a scary one for me. Let me find it. There we go. This is an ugly one. I am going to fix it. But I was playing with the watercolors, playing with the paint pens when I first got them. I'm going to fix it eventually. But I looked at this one and I was like, you know what? I have a severe fear of spiders. So I'm going to do this picture. And I had a lot of fun. I played with the watercolors a lot. I think I could have done a lot better on the background. But it was still a lot of fun anyway. And I had used the Arteza pencils. I hadn't used those in a long time. I think they're called... This is how long I haven't used them. Are they professional? Experts? I think they're experts. Anyway, Arteza pencils, they don't, well, I don't see them for sale anymore in the 120 or 150 or however many the big package. And then I use my Grabby acrylic markers. What else did I use? Oh, the watercolor background is the Holbeins. Like I said, it was just me playing with it. And the paper actually, even though it's a little bit noisy and crinkly, the paper actually took it really good, especially as much water as I used because I really laid it on thick, but it was still a lot of fun to play around. I used some Moonlight Jelly Rolls and then the Ohuhu glitter pens and some Towel Tree fine liners. Is that it? Let me look over here. Nope, that was it. And it was just really a fun page to do. I don't think I've done too many pictures in this one. This is kind of the one I practice in because I don't like as many of the pictures as I do in the other books. That one would be a good one to do for like a buckbeak kind of thing. Anyway, let me put that up. And then of course I just did a little quickie page, the intro page in Furry Friends and Their Friends coloring book, and I need to do more. It didn't turn out anything like how I really, really liked it, but it still wasn't bad, and it was just quick and fun, and just something small to do real quick. I did the Pentel dual metallic markers, attack markers. I'm not right. Dual metallic markers. I did some Cali Art No Hoo Hoo alcohol markers, as you can see, and then I used an Artex acrylic marker to kind of make it look like it's really spray paint. You know, just having a little fun. And then we have a couple pages in Jungle. I am not good with words today. Jungle Minis. There's the first one. And I really love how this one came out. I don't know, I think it's gorgeous. I think I shared it on Instagram too. I used alcohol markers, Uniball Signal, the Towel Tree, Felissimo colored pencils. It's the only time I've used them because I haven't swatched them yet. There's 500 flipping pencils I don't want to swatch. I don't. But I used the Shuttle Art gel crayons in the background and a little bit of Artix acrylic marker and a little bit of, right over it, the Ohuhu glitter gel pens. So basically I put like a darker line underneath the glitter gel pens, and then put the gel pen down. And then I'm pretty sure there was another one I did in here. Let me see. Oh, maybe. Let me double check. Did I do it in August? Nope. And the reason this one doesn't have as many done is because this is actually a new book. The old one I discovered when I used, and they weren't Cali Arts, because Cali Arts have never done it to me. Do I have the old one up here, or did I put it back in my bag to play with? I think I put it back in my bag. But anyway, I had another one, and I had used the cheapy markers that I bought for me and my sister to use, and they yellowed half the pages. I mean, despite having one of these, or a couple of these, in between, you know, once I was done, I didn't have anything in between it. And then like a month later, the pages behind the finished picture and like 2 or 3 pages in front of the picture, it's like it just leaked through all yellow. I didn't feel like I fix it. I'm not that good. This one has been so much fun. This is one of the ones, and also there it is, Garden Bliss. These two have been so much fun to play in, and I'm not really super proud of the pictures or anything, but they were just super fun. So, as long as you're having fun, that's what it is all about. I really hate the black paper too. Black back paper. It just, when you're coloring on it, it's like everything. That one was so cute. I did that one in June. And I know I used alcohol markers, and it probably looks like Uniball Signo. And then somebody shiny. But anyway. Ooh, I fibbed on Instagram. This is my first attempt at the rainbow thing. I think before it was even popular. But anyway, let me see if I can find that page. I did. That's one I'm still working on. Sorry, I've done that one I messed up so bad. I gotta fix it too. I'm working with a thumb that I think I broke. I'm gonna go get my x-ray done on Monday. But it's this thumb. I can bend it and stuff, but it is a lot of pain. Anyway. And I mean, sometimes if I bend it just the wrong way, it really makes me cry. I don't like it. Of course, I used alcohol markers, and I wanted a purple elephant. So I made a purple elephant. I used some glitter Ohuhus and the Uniball Signal. See, look, she's got pretty painted nails. I don't know if you can actually see it. It's so small. It's just right there. But she was a lot of fun. Oh, yeah, I did it right there, too. I forgot. But she was so much fun. I had a good time. I did notice that even after they were dry, though, the Uniball Signo still turned orange with the orange markers. Let's see if we can make them white again. I mean, I don't mind them being orange. But I'm going to check back in about a week or so and see if these turned orange again. I don't mind them being orange. It's not going to like break my heart. These are just fun little pages to do. And if I mess them up and I come back and fix them later, I come back and fix them later. If I don't, oh, I want to do that one. I don't. So it's whatever. I really like doing that book. So it was, okay, this is actually, I finally got the translation. It's called Beautiful Girl and Pretty Flowers. And we did actually do 2 in this one, didn't we? Maybe. I could be just losing my mind. Girl eating the apple. Okay. There she is. I think this is the second picture I finished. I did this one with Neocolor 2s. Wink of Stella, the Irojitan pencils, a few Chroma Flows because they had some darker colors that I wanted to use. A couple of Prismas, mostly just for helping to do highlights and stuff like that, or some really dark areas. Like my Prisma Black is always beside me, so I'm not going to get up and go get anybody else's black if Prisma's sitting right there looking at me funny. And some Uniball Signo. I did use these guys. The Pentel Duo Metallic in silver and blue. I really love how the apple came out. I wanted to make sure she had really stuck out from the page. And I think I accomplished that. I think I forgot to do shading there. But oh well. I had fun doing the flowers. Yellow is always a challenge for me because yellows just, to me, I don't see any, you know, really dark to light yellows that well. I can kind of see it when I look at the barrels, but when I'm putting it on the paper, I don't really see it. Excuse me. The allergies have been crazy this month. This was another one I'm sure I finished, but oh, yep, I did do 2. Here we go. The Girl with the Parasol. I don't like how the Neo 2s turned out, but this was one of the first times I used them. And let's see. I'm trying to figure out, there we go. These were the Holbeins, and then some Sparkle Pop, and then the Neocolor 2s. I like how she turned out overall. Like I said, I just don't like how that turned out. I like the spottiness of it. I just don't like how it failed to blend really well. But I really love how the rest of the page came out. I think she's really cute. I had a good time doing this one. It took me a while, but I just had a really good time. The paper is, even though it feels good with your hands, it doesn't seem to react to a lot of pencils well yet, so we're still working on it. I did get a second copy, so this could be my practice book, because the very first page I did in it, I was so mad at it, I tore it out and threw it away, and T was like, "What'd you do that for?" And she's right, so I got another copy. All right, I think we're on to August now. Let me switch on over here. Can you believe we're already in September, guys? All right, so I didn't get a lot done, like I said, in these months. Partially, you know, because of work and just overall tiredness, and I picked up a new hobby on Tuesdays. I go to trivia now. But anyway, this one's, let's see here. I actually got 2 pages of this. Wow, okay. We got Mythographic Fantasy Forest. Oh, I did do a Buckbeak. I was like, I'm pretty sure I did a Buckbeak. He took me months. I think I started him in like June. There he is. And he was a lot of fun. And I call him Buckbeak even though he doesn't look anything like him. But I used Prismacolor pencils, Uniball Signo, Languile gel pens, and the background is the Deborah Mueller watercolors. She has such pretty and sparkly watercolors. I love them. Look at that. And then, of course, I use Sparkle Pop and Jelly Roll and a little bit of Neo Color 2s. I love how the pillars turned out. I like how my Buckbeak sticks out. The only thing I don't like is the stars. I don't know. Sometimes I get a shaky hand and I try to color anyway and it's not very successful. But I still overall love the page. I think he came out really good. I do love him. I love his little feathers. I love the clouds. I really love the pillars. And I really love Deborah Mueller's watercolor used for the background. That just was the bee's knees. That's all I can say. And getting a picture done in one of these is just awesome. Because I've been super obsessed with these books lately, but I'm not coloring a lot in them. Now, like the dragon one, the dragon spell, I've gone through like the first 5 or 6 pages and done backgrounds, but I really need to color it. Ow. Sorry. Sorry. That just really hurt. All right, and in Mythographic Illusion, we got this page done, which I had a ton of fun with it. I know I used the Languile gel pens. I think this is right when I first got them. And then I used Derwent Chromaflow pencils. And then, did I use? Yep, I used some alcohol marker. I just didn't write it down. And some Uniball Signo, the Neo 2s. I like the background of the Neo 2s a lot better. I used Holbein White to kind of give the glow to the moon. And then I used Prisma Black, of course, because it's always right next to me. And then, let's see here, anybody else? No, I don't think so. But I had a lot of fun doing this one. I think it came out really good. I love that I used different colors for everything. Like, the flowers look kind of like normal colors, except for the neon around them to make them glow and kind of pop. But I loved doing black leaves. I loved giving highlights so she looks glowy. I really liked doing this page. Can it be better? Of course it can. But that's half the fun of coloring is, learning and doing better. I don't think I did anybody else in this one. I need to do more. Ooh, this one looks good. I like that one. I love these. I am just so obsessed with these right now, and I hope the obsession never dies. That'd be a good one to do for fall because it's got pumpkins in it. And a scary bug. Scary. I really love these books. I've gotten so many, I don't know which ones I've flipped through and which ones I haven't. That's so cool. Like, their eyes are fish and their nose are fish. Their mouth is a little island out there. That's pretty cool. Okay, anyway. Next, we have a couple pages done out of Mythographical Minis. 50 Mythographical Minis. Let's see here. Here's one. I did the little troll. I loved doing the little circles. I got this little different size circle stencil, so I had a good time using that. Excuse me, I am so sorry. My, like I said, my allergies are really bad, and I took my medicine today. But, of course, this is like, I think, let me go see if I can find it. The troll. Yep, the Shuttle Art crayons. That's what I thought they were. And then, of course, I used Derwent Color Soft pencils on it, which were a lot of fun. They got a little bit tiring, though, because you have to be, like, really, really light-handed with them. So I switched over to the Woomers, so I get a little bit more heavy-handed. And then just a tad bit of Prisma for some shading. And some Jelly Roll Moonlight here. And then the glitter markers. I think they're called Flare. They're just little things I got off of Temu. Yeah, Flare glitter markers. My thumb really hurts. And of course, I did some alcohol. Oh, looky there. See what it does? And these, I think, were... Oh, I might have used the cheapy ones. Maybe. Did it do the next page? Nope, it didn't. I don't know when I finished him. That's a surprise. But I'm going to try to fix that. I'm going to make that a challenge to try to fix that. But holy cow, he really leaked through. And I wrote down alcohol markers, so I don't know which ones I used. But that really stinks. Look how bad they yellowed. But that's the kind of yellowing I was talking about in Jungle Minis. But there were tons of pages that were just terrible. All right, where's the other one? I know I did 2 in here. That might have been the other one. Let me see. Nope, it was the basilisk. Let's see if I can find the basilisk. Yeah, I can't believe I've done some in 2023. A bunch of 2023. The wyvern, the manicore. Dang. Then I didn't touch this thing again till 2025. That's terrible. Alright, where's the basilisk? Oh, come on, this hurts. I want to do the hippocampus and the mermaid for mermaid. Oh, I did do one in 2024. There we go. Woo! 1. Where's the basilisk? Huh. I know I didn't tear him out because I really liked him. There he is. The back. I did the circle things again. And I believe I did some markers. Yep, and no yellowing. Huh. It had to be the cheapy markers then. It had to be. Then did some Uniball Signal, some Jelly Roll Moonlight, some Sparkle Pop, the Shipper Farben pencils, and the Shuttle Art crayons. I'd use those, I call them SP or SF a lot of times because they're hard to say. I don't really care too much for the butterfly, but he was fun to experiment with. I really love my little basilisk. I think she came out super cute. And I love doing the bubbles. That was fun. I need to do more of this book too. A lot more, apparently. I need to get these out again. And then my last book will be the Garden Bliss, which I had a lot of fun in. Too, I know I've said that a lot for this video. I've had a lot of fun. They were a lot of fun. So hopefully, let's see here. Who else we got? The pages are strawberries. I put Jigglypuffs in the Saks page. I wonder what the Jigglypuffs were. Oh, that's a June page I did. The little gnome. That's definitely with some alcohol markers. And me experimenting with alcohol marker backgrounds. And those didn't yellow. Those had to be the cheapies. Had to be. I gotta quit using those. These are the Jigglypuffs. Because I painted them pink like Jigglypuff. But that was a lot of fun. I had it done with the alcohol markers. Did I use the Lame Glows or the Jelly Rolls? It looks like I used the Jelly Rolls. Alright, and then some Uniball Signo as well. And it looks like I used some of the Pentel Sparkle Pop. I've been trying to use up that silver because I've used almost all of my gold, but not enough of my silver. Right. I think they're all Jigglypuffs, to be honest. This one I didn't like as much. I wanted to kind of go with a more of the You know how we do like bold colors and we do like pastel colors? I kind of wanted to do the grayer colors. And while it came out okay with the alcohol markers and the Uniball Signo and some Jelly Roll Moonlights, ow, I don't know. The color combos are nice. I'm just not so sure about the more grayed out muted colors. And then here's the sacks. And this one was a lot of fun because, you know, I used the usual, the alcohol markers. And then maybe I should have put something around the keys too, but it was okay. And then I used some of these flare, again, the flare glitters. And some Uniball Signo. I've been obsessed with the Uniball Signo since I finally found a white gel pen that works. You gotta get it going, but it works. And then I used some of my Pentel Sparkle Pop, and I just had a good time doing it. They're really quick, they're really easy. And even though I hate yellowing, I do love it when pages leave sparkles everywhere. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but there's sparkles all over the back. That was one I just didn't date. Some of these I need to practice that rainbow technique in. Here's one I did in June. I did that, I know, with the Derwent, Color Soft. And looks like some Uniball Signo and the Pentel Sparkle Pops. And then just some more experimenting. Hey, more. Another one that I did in August, but more of my Jigglypuffs. And it's another one of the more muted colors, but I didn't think I wrote it down. I didn't. Huh. Naughty me. I will have to write that down after the video. I know I said strawberries too. Was there strawberries on one of these? Oh, there it is. I had a lot of fun doing this one too. I don't like the mushrooms, but I love the strawberries. I love the little froggy. It was fun. These are just good fun. They don't always have to look beautiful. Like, look at that. That's hideous. That was just me experimenting with my my Grabby and my Arctics acrylic markers, but I hate it. But it was still, I hate how it turned out, but it was still a lot of fun experimenting. But that was all for my finished colored pages. I got some other things I want to do, but I just haven't, I don't know. I've just been anything but videos. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know what it is why I've been just like hesitant to do videos. It's just sitting here. I need to do more like color alongs, or maybe if you guys are interested, we could do the, like, I got some small ones to start with. Like little diamond paintings to start with. The only thing I don't like about these is that here's the finished products, and these actually could be considered finished pages. I did these in at the end of August. It's just that it's too shiny for me. I love that they're shiny, but they're too shiny. I really love my owl. He's so cute. I'm thinking of maybe what I'll do after I finish like the bigger one. See if there's any colors I could use on this so it's not as shiny. That just makes me think of Moana. I want to be shiny. All right. I've had way too much of this stuff, which is the Crystal Light with caffeine, so I'm going to go ahead and end this video. I do hope you enjoyed today's video. If you are not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Give my video a big thumbs up, preferably with a good thumb. And check out my Instagram and consider joining my YouTube group, my Facebook group. It's had, you know, no activity or anything. I would love to get some activity, start sharing pages, diamond paintings, whatever you're working on, any crafts. Anyway, I hope everybody has a colorific rest of their weekend. Take care and bye, y'all.